magical moment should happen for the audience in real time, meaning it should be happening. You shouldn't say, oh, I saw a guy who did this amazing thing where he put this ball in the cup and then it disappeared. Because now that amazement took place in the past tense. But if you say, I saw this amazing guy do something in a parking lot when I was 6 years old, I'm going to show you what that guy did right now. The magical moment should happen for the audience in real time, meaning it should be happening. You shouldn't say, oh, I saw a guy who did this amazing thing where he put this ball in the cup and then it disappeared. Because now that amazement took place in the past tense. But if you say, I saw this amazing guy do something in a parking lot when I was 6 years old, I'm going to show you what that guy did right now. And it blew me away. I think one of the things, like, now that I'm where I'm at, I can backtrack and find out what I've done differently, because I feel like I kind of carved out. You know, like, for me to be as big as I am on the East Coast now, I still see these magicians who are doing, like, smaller time gigs. I think it's just because I didn't follow the typical rules. Like, magicians always say, oh, you gotta do this and do that. Like, everyone's got set rules that you have to follow. I just, like, didn't follow any of those. I just didn't.
What does that mean by you didn't follow them? Didn't follow them how?
I think, I didn't really hang out in the community of magicians a lot. I didn't approach gigs the typical way. I didn't, like, do my shows the way that you're supposed to do shows. Like, my shows were always, like, showing up, hanging out with people, like, oh, what's up, man? Like, showing up like you're their best friend and treating all the kids and family members like they're the same. I don't know, I just everything with my brand and the way that I present magic and the way I run my business is so off the beaten path from what most people do.
How do you think that translates to just business in general? Not just performers.
Yeah, I think there's a few things that I do that are business specific, but in general, people want to handle people that don't feel transactional. I think magicians are so worried about being perceived as like they have proper etiquette, they've got good business sense. I think that there's like this insecurity with like, oh, I want to prove that I'm good as a businessman and as like a human being first. Whereas like, I already know I'm those things, so I don't have to prove it to anybody. People like to handle people that don't feel transactional. If you're too focused on being businessy and being proper and doing things the classical way, it feels transactional and people can tell that, hey, this is the way it's always been. Whereas like, if you're trying to treat somebody like a person and actually look out for them, not look out for yourself and treat them like a friend, they're gonna want to do business with you because their interests are being put before your own.
Hi, Betsy. I just parked in one of the parking decks nearby, and I'm gonna run and grab a coffee while I'm on the way. Did you want anything?
No, thank you for asking.
Okay, I wasn't sure. Sometimes you seem like a coffee drinker, are you?
Yeah, I do.
Uh-huh. It's usually...
But I'm okay. I'm good now. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Us upbeat people, that's our secret, I think. You're very upbeat, I noticed, so. Yeah, so I'm going up to the Society of Neuroscience, which is super cool. I've studied psychology, so it's kind of a close-knit thing for me. They talked to me about maybe coming in for their holiday party to entertain some of the doctors and staff, and she said, hey, why don't you come check out the space? And so I thought, A, what a good way to establish trust and connection with her. I said,
but here's the key.
Yes,
I haven't booked you.
I haven't booked the gig yet, so I'm just coming up here. I just want to provide some value for her, make sure she feels confident in me, and see if it's a potential fit for us. So,
Elevator.
we're in the slaughterhouse. This is where they keep the guillotine. Smells good though.
It's nice aroma. Which door? This door?
Could be this
door?
one. This one.
This
It
door.
never
Which
opens.
is your
It's this
guess?
side. Here, I'm gonna close my eyes and point.
Oh!
Going down.
Hello. Good. It is quiet in here. My goodness.
Yeah.
I'm Chris, by the way.
Hi, Betsy
Hey,
Jones.
Betsy. How's your head, by the way?
It's okay.
Yeah. There's gonna be like drinks, and you're serving food. Is
Drinks
there
and food.
anything else you guys have planned?
No.
Okay. What about music-wise? Like, do you guys have anything figured out for that?
No.
Okay. Because I've got an option. I've got a system that patches into this. If you want to play some like holiday-themed music, or some classics. The other thing that you can do is I have a speaker I can bring in, set it up, and then fills the room a little bit. Once you get to page 62, memorize the very first word on that page, lock it in your memory, and then you can close it up.
Okay.
Got the very first. Well, you were fat. Did you do one of those things where you open up right to the exact page? You ever done that before?
Yeah.
I'm interested in how that happens.
Yeah.
It happens to me
Yeah.
too much. All right, really focus on this word and think about it. And I want you, if you can, to say the alphabet out loud. But you gotta look at me when you do this.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J.
Okay, you put a lot of enunciation on H.
Uh-huh.
Does your word start with H?
Uh-huh.
I was a good guess, by the way. I kind of just started at H and worked
Yeah.
my way around. And then the thing of the last letter, don't say it.
Okay.
With this C or K.
C.
Is the word homeostatic?
Uh-huh.
Boom.
That is wild.
This is Chris's first arepa experience.
This is my first pork bun I've ever. No, I'm kidding. I've actually never had an arepa before. It's too hot though. I think I'll try. Okay, I did not expect it to be like that. The texture. We are at Marriott International Headquarters, Bethesda, specifically.
And you're doing what?
We're doing some walk-around magic for a lot of their executives and VPs, just doing a happy hour for them to network and get more comfortable with each other. Did you feel what I just drew?
I don't think so.
If you said yes, we could have blown his mind. That's okay.
Okay,
This is
no.
just an X. This is permanent ink. It doesn't rub off.
Okay.
Sharpie would have some pretty bad marketing if that was true. What I can do is peel it just like a sticker. Whenever something disappears, it always has to reappear. But here's the thing.
Okay.
I stayed far away from that hand. I did not get near, right?
No.
Otherwise, he would have given me a black eye. He seems like an honest guy. He meant it when he said, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And you
I
had
like
it
that.
closed the whole time. You got veins coming. You're squeezing
I know,
hard.
yeah.
And then
I'm nervous now.
I can
Yeah.
tell you're in good shape now just from the hand.
Yeah.
And ready? That means this is impossible. Check inside your hand. And what I'm going to do is influence you. I have a 6-year degree in psychology, believe it or not. It was a 2-year program, but don't worry about it. It took a while. Hold out your finger for me like this and touch the back of one card. Whatever card you want, it doesn't matter to me. It's completely up to you. I'm sweating. That was hard work. Wait, you're showing it like you really want that card? You can take another one. Dang it. I thought she was nice enough to say no. That's okay. Show it around. Memorize it. And then I want you to cut the cards wherever you'd like, Yuka. Go ahead. Wow, spicy. Thank you. Place it right on top of all 2 of those cards. And it gets buried down. You know how I influenced you, by the way? Not because I wiggled the first card. One of the cards has a slight blue tint to it. Like you see, all these are very red. One of them is slightly more blue than the others. You might not even notice. It's hard to tell. And you remember your card? Just go ahead. Was it the King of Spades? What was it?
5 of clubs.
Okay, good thing, good thing. James, can I borrow your shirt pocket here?
Yeah.
I'm gonna place the, you gotta unbutton, yeah.
All right, here, you gotta take your cupcake.
I'm gonna place the 5 of clubs into your shirt pocket. I want you to make sure I don't get in there, okay?
All right.
Here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna pick a card, Carmela. You seem like a skeptic a little bit. I can tell.
I'm just trying to follow your hand.
Here we go. You're gonna get dizzy. Say stop.
Stop.
Do you wanna change your mind?
No.
Crap. Okay. Memorize the cards, you guys. You got it? Lock it into your memory.
Okay.
All right. One card is gonna change from red on the back to blue. But you have to do the noise, James. Touch the card, squeeze them on the end, and the noise is this. You're gonna go, huh!
What? That was a good huh? Was it not enough? Okay, go ahead, Susan. Show me how it's done. I should have said it with my chest. That's
Thank you, Judy. The diaphragm, you got it. He said chest, it's diaphragm. That's
Okay,
it.
see?
James, one card changed from blue to wait. It's like a genie. You know, if you tell a genie, Genie, I want to be rich. He gives you no money. He changes your name to Richard, right? Same thing. I said one blue card. There's already one.
Is it in his shirt?
No way. Check it out. Take it out. Show it around.
Oh my God.
All right, Marriott International, did you guys have a good time? Yes! Okay, done for the day. We just finished at Marriott, and we're gonna drive to another Marriott to stay the night. So we're staying here, going through some footage. I'm gonna send some emails, do some work stuff. We'll see what else the night holds for us, right?
All right, Lorraine, thank you so much. Talk to you later. That was the Defense Contract Management Agency of the United States. Now, I guess they do defense contracting for the military. They called me and they were like, hey, you know, we love your show. We're excited about it. We saw what you did. We read your reviews online. We've heard of you. Is there any way that we can just cut the price a little bit? I told them, I said, hey, listen, this is the minimum amount that me and my team must secure to get a date held in our calendar. I'm happy to recommend other names for you. You have options, so I'm not gonna leave you in the dark. Just let me know, you know, if that's something you need me to do. And he goes, well, we really like you. I'm gonna go talk to them and see what we can do. So that's 90% chance, done deal.